I was sitting with Brian in the barn and Walter came up behind him. He was rubbing his head on Brian and it was almost like, oh, I have fur, you have fur, maybe this is okay.
What? You're not acknowledging your buddy?
Brian would lick him and clean him, and that's when the purring and a real relationship started to blossom.
Kiss your baby. Yes, oh, that's nice.
He would go and sit on Brian while I was there. But when Walter showed up, he would not let us get closer than probably about 20, 30 feet from him.
Come on. Everybody meet Walter White.
We have rescued farm animals in our barn. We often have cats that show up for a refuge, and Walter was one of those.
Hi, sweetie.
He was very thin and looked pretty beat up.
Yes, very good.
So I was mostly concerned to help him. And I would just keep talking so that he would start to stay around and get used to my voice.
We're not comfortable being picked up yet, but we're pretty comfortable being pet.
It's my routine to go and snuggle the cows at night. So he started slowly joining me where he'd come back in the barn. And then it would be that he'd snuggle with Brian and sit there with him. It was an organic relationship that just grew from small interactions.
Walter White has gotten quite comfortable, comes in every night.
Walter follows Brian out to the field, and then when they come back, it's Brian following Walter in. Brian will be eating grass, and he'll see Walter and just walk right over to him.
Come on, buddy.
And you can see Walter get really excited, and out of nowhere was in the tall grass, jumping and playing. Then Brian, he very slowly lowers his head, and the two of them touch nose. And I think that's the greatest thing, is that it's kind of weirdly an equal relationship, even though he has like 1,600 pounds on Walter.
Is it maybe time for breakfast?
I would say everyone's lives have changed because of Walter. Brian has a best friend that's not a cow now. When he sees him, his eyes just light up. And it really makes me so happy when I walk in the barn and I see both of them.